Hi guys, my name is Stephanie and I am back with another DIY. Today we're going to be getting the set-in stains out of this little baby chair. Now, this chair has some baby poo and some baby food, all kinds of probably chocolate and whatever their grubby little hands are holding all over it. And the stains have been sitting in this chair for 6 years. So we're going to see if my Bissell SpotClean Pro can get the stains out of this and which cleaners are going to work best on these stains. So I'm hoping I can get this looking new again. Although my kids are not babies anymore, I decided it would be fun to pull this thing out of storage and put my little Bissell to work again. I decided to use Bissell's Pet Pro Cleaner with this since it is made for poo stains, urine, throw up, all the food and stuff that goes with pets. And I'm also using my laundry OxiClean like spot treat. So this is a spot treatment that you put on clothing. And I thought I'm going to spray it onto this fabric since these stains are 6 years old and let it sit and work for a couple of hours before I actually break out my SpotClean. So I sprayed that OxiClean spot treat on any spots that were on the fabric. They were basically everywhere. Just sprayed it on a nice healthy dose of it and rubbed it in a bit so it got into the fabric, and I let that sit for 2 hours. When that 2 hours was up, I started getting my Bissell spot cleaner ready. So with these little portable spot cleaners, you want to use hot water with the cleaner. That's going to help boost the cleaning power. The instructions for this portable cleaner said to use 2 ounces of this cleaner with the hot water, but I'm not going to lie, I probably used 4 ounces. With as many stains as were on this chair and with how old those stains were, I thought I'm going to need a little extra help. So I did use 4 ounces. Then I just followed that up with the hot water up to the fill line on the tank in this Bissell. So these Bissells, these portable cleaners are really easy to set up. All you have to do is pull off that tank, pour in the cleaner, pour in the hot water, pop it back onto the cleaner, and you're ready to go. It really is that easy. Then I plugged it in and got to work on this chair. So there is a little trigger on the end of that hose where it sprays out all of the cleaner in the water that you just put into that tank. So I'm spraying around the chair first because I wanted to let all that water sit in there for a while. But really what you're supposed to do is spray and suction out at the exact same time. So that is the best way to get the lift from that dirt, get all of that dirt out of the fabric. So you're spraying as you go. You put that liquid into the fabric right away, and it helps to pull all of the dirt and stains and poo and everything out of the fabric right then. If you let the water sit for too long before you can hit a spot, it's just going to soak into the foam in your upholstery. So if you're doing this on upholstery like I am, you don't want to let it sit too long. It's just going to soak down into the foam. And you won't get the cleaning power that you get when you pull all of that liquid back out of the fabric. So I won't bore you and make you watch me clean this chair. I'm going to tell you that I did work on this for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes tops. I was spraying and removing the whole time in all the different parts of this chair, moving the chair around as I went, just so I could target different areas that were harder to reach. Now let's fast forward 10 minutes and I'm going to show you what this chair looked like after 10 minutes of working on it. As you can see, the poo stains were gone almost immediately. Like, they were the easiest stains to get out of this chair, which was really surprising to me. I had dreaded cleaning this chair for so many years that my children completely outgrew it while it sat in the back of my closet. It's hard to say what these stains were after so many years, but it looks like the stains that were hard to get out were probably chocolate. So I decided to give those stubborn stains a little bit more of the OxiClean, that spot treatment for clothing really. Rub that into the spots that were still there, let that sit for another half an hour, and then I came back again with the Bissell to give them a final clean. So just like before, I sprayed and suctioned away all of that nastiness that was in the fabric still. Again, this works best if you don't spray. So if you're working on a huge couch, don't spray the whole couch and then start working on it. You want to work in small sections. This chair is so small, I can get it wet and I can get back to it before it soaks into the foam. But on larger projects like a big couch or an adult-sized chair, don't spray the whole thing down and then start working on it. You want it to be really wet, the fabric to be really wet and not soaked into the foam when you're trying to suction out all of those stains. So this time around, I used my Bissell spot cleaner for maybe 5 minutes tops. And it got rid of a lot of those stains, but I had one more trick up my sleeves. One more thing I wanted to try before I decided to stop working on this chair and just leave it as it is. And that last trick is hydrogen peroxide. So I don't know if you can tell, there are still some spots on this chair that were stubborn and would not come out no matter what. So I decided to use hydrogen peroxide straight onto the chair. So I didn't water it down. It's just like you buy it from the store. I just poured a little bit into the spots that were still there and rub that in with a soft bristle toothbrush that I use for cleaning. I decided to try the Peroxide because it is one of the main ingredients in that Bissell Pet Pro cleaner that I used in the Bissell. And I also have used it in cleaning grout and other things around my house. So I knew it was a really great cleaner. So I decided this is going to be a Hail Mary. I'm just going to pour this on and see what happens. So I poured it on all of the stains, didn't really think much was going to happen, and left that overnight to dry. So here is that little chair the next morning, guys, and all I have to say is, wow, look at the fabric after using that hydrogen peroxide. So the Bissell spot cleaner got out 85%, I would say, of the stains. There were some spots that were really stubborn. The hydrogen peroxide straight from the bottle did the last 15%, and this fabric is looking practically new. It's not 100% there, but it is great. I mean, I wouldn't be embarrassed to have this sitting around my house. So again, the poo stains and most of the food stains were removed by that Bissell Pet Pro cleaner. I don't know if the hydrogen peroxide would work on the poo by itself, but I love this little Bissell portable cleaner. I do use it in my car, on all of my furniture, my rugs, my area rugs around my house, so I highly recommend it. That's it for today, guys. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll get to them when I get a chance. Thanks!